going on.
Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with the Finalmouse Starlight Pro TenZ edition long-term review. So I've had the mouse for about 10 months now. I also have the unboxing and the first impression video and the review video up on the channel. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a pop-up and the links in the description. So after I've used the mouse for about 10 months, these are some of my opinions. So let's talk about my current configuration of the mouse first. I have applied both side grips, the infinity skins, on both sides, and the thickness of which I have applied is the 2mm ones. So it comes with 2.5mm, 1.2mm, and 2mm. So the 2mm one is the ones that I have used. So it's kind of like a medium, not too thick and not too thin. And I've been very satisfied with these. On the left side where the side buttons rest, I feel like if I use any more than 2mm, then it's gonna be hard for me to click the side button as they are kind of leveled right now. So I can just press it easily. But if it's any higher, then there would be like a travel more travel for me to be able to press the side buttons. So I feel like on the left side, 2mm is perfect. And on the right side, I'm thinking about putting the 2.5mm, the thicker one on, just so I can feel more of the width of the mouse. And the side grips, the infinity skins have been amazing. It actually makes the mouse feel a lot different, especially the small one. I have the small one and I've been daily driving this for the past 10 months, ever since I had it. I had a G Pro X Superlight before that I've used for more than a year. I bought it when it just came out, and that one retired, and I've been daily driving this for the past 10 months or so. And the small one is amazing. I prefer the small one over the medium. With my hand size, I have like a medium hand. I would say medium to large size hand. I think it's, and I grip the small using an aggressive claw, so kind of like this, where the bottom palm of my mouse is resting on the mouse and nothing else is besides my fingertips. So like kind of like this, like an aggressive claw, where it's, if you can see, besides the bottom of my palm, nothing else is resting on the mouse besides my fingertips and the bottom of my palm. So the small felt amazing, but with the infinity skins on, it's definitely a big plus because it makes the mouse a little bit more wider. However, you do lose on a little bit of weight. So I have a scale right here. Without the infinity skin, when I weighted it in my previous video, it was 45 grams. And with the infinity skins on both sides, it's 48 grams. So the 2mm infinity skin on both sides, it makes it 3 grams heavier. You can definitely feel it because I just unboxed the brand new Starlight, the last legend, in my previous video, and that felt much lighter than the one I currently have. Maybe because I'm used to this and that one's brand new, so it feels a little bit more lighter. It could be placebo, but however, I can definitely feel the 3 grams because the medium size is 49 grams compared to 45 grams of the small, and I could definitely feel weight difference between the small and the medium. So you do sacrifice a little bit of a weight, but I do feel it makes the mouse much more comfortable with the infinity skins on both sides. So I'll definitely keep those on, and maybe even put a thicker one on the right side. So other than that, that is my current configuration for the Starlight Pro TenZ edition small variant. And now let's talk about quality control. So I know a lot of people experience QC issues with Finalmouse, but I have had 0 issues with this mouse. No issues with clicks both sides, no issues with the sensor, no issues with any scroll wheel clicks. I have used it for intensive gaming sessions. I would say like 10 hours long gaming sessions, and I felt zero issues. So both clicks feel crisp. Left click, right click, side buttons feel like they still feel the same as the day I got them. So no quality control issues there. The scroll wheel on my copy is definitely centered, and it's been centered since day one. I don't see any like misaligned issues. Scroll wheel is crisp. It never misclicks. The clicks are very. I'd say it's more crisp than the G Pro X Superlight, but I don't know exactly what switches they are, but they do feel a lot crisper, and they are better for like tapping, so like single clicks rather than like spamming or holding down, I would say, because of the force that you need to register the clicks. They're like for one taps in Valorant and CS:GO, it's extremely satisfying with these clicks. So no quality control issues at all, and the PTFE feed has been the same. Here's a little glide test. It has not worn off any bit, so I don't see myself replacing the feet anytime soon. They're the same performing mouse feet as the day I got them. So, and now let's talk about the battery life a little bit. That's the one thing that I would change about this mouse is the not the battery life itself, but like how it notifies you if it's like a low battery, because there's not like any RGB or any like notification where your battery is almost dead. However, there is a glow inside whenever you charge the mouse. It glows green when you're charging it, and then I think it shows like green all throughout charging, and then it like flashes green when you're charging, and then when it's done charging, it like just stays green. That means it's like done charging. But I don't know if it flashes red when it's on low battery, because I never notice it when I'm gripping it. I don't look at the mouse, so whenever it dies, it just dies on me, surprisingly. However, the battery life is very decent. I only have to charge it like once a week or once every 2 weeks, depends on how I use. Because of the sleep mode, I never have to turn the mouse off. There's a little switch you can turn the mouse off at the bottom. I never turn it off. It just falls asleep after some time, after like probably 5-10 minutes. If you're not using it, it just goes into sleep mode, and that saves battery a lot. So the sleep mode has been amazing. The battery life has been amazing. I just have to remind myself to charge it every once in a while, like probably a week or 2 weeks if I'm using the mouse a lot. So yeah, I wish there was some kind of way, like software or hardware, that it kind of like notifies me if it's low on battery. But other than that, there's no issues at all. I just charge it. I just remind myself to charge it once in a while, and it rarely like dies on me. So no issues with the battery life. And now let's talk about performance. So as I've said, I've used the mouse for 10 months now, and I've had zero performance issue. The sensor has been fantastic. The latency has been fantastic. The clicks has been fantastic. And I use it intensely for all esports titles like Valorant, CSGO. I play Apex a lot, and I do aim labs. And I can guarantee that you can pick this up and just jump in the rank and just shoot some heads, you know? So the performance, top notch. I would say it's definitely esports user certified. So if you're a competitive player or casual player, and if you want just something cool on your desk, or if you want to go in the rank, climb as high of elo as you want, I think this mouse is for you. So 45 grams, 48 grams with this side grips on. I could definitely see myself keeping this mouse for a long time. And I know Finalmouse is releasing their ultralight soon. I think ultralight X, that's what it's called. I will try to get that mouse and have it reviewed and unboxed on the channel. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, and I'll make sure to post the review for that mouse whenever I get it. But for the Finalmouse Starlight Pro TenZ edition, I would say it's definitely esports certified, and no reason for me to switch out of it right now unless I have a better mouse that's even lower weight. That would be the only reason why I would switch out of this mouse, is if I get tired of the honeycomb the holes. You don't really feel it since it's made out of magnesium alloy, and especially I have the side grips on, so there's no holes on the side, and the top, I don't have like much of a palm contact anyways, so I don't feel the honeycombs as much, and it feels extremely light in hand, and it stays cold because of the metal design. So unless there's something even lower weight and higher pulling rate, I would definitely want to check out a higher pulling rate mouse, because I've never used anything more than 1,000 hertz. But I don't see any issues with using 1,000 hertz. I can perform really good in ranked or in any titles I pick up, so I don't see myself needing to go on a higher pulling rate. I would want to try it out eventually and see how it feels, if it feels significantly better for performance or latencies. But other than that, this has been a solid mouse for me, and I would say if you've been wanting to grab one for yourself, I do have the Starlight Last Legend for sale in small size as well. Hit me up on Twitter if you want to purchase that one. But other than that, if you wanted to purchase a small, I'd say just go ahead and buy one for yourself if you're serious about esports, or if you want to just have a really cool mouse on display on your desk where you want to use it very often. So other than that, that is all for the long-term review of the Finalmouse Starlight Pro TenZ edition. The next long-term review I will drop will be the Wooting 60HE. It's the other keyboard on my desk. I'm currently using the Drunk Deer A75. They were kind enough to send this out, and I've been using it for the past about a month or so. So I will drop a long-term review for the Wooting 60HE coming up soon on my channel. Stay tuned for that. Leave a like for this video, subscribe, and that is it. Peace.